All right, greetings. Join us. All right, go into messages and then to the Q&A. So, all right, blessings. Greetings to you. We are the Elohim. Blessings. Yes, there's a lot of star origins that we're all connected to that will, when it needs to, will start to appear to you as a download when it's necessary, because of course many want to open that realm within themselves. Yes, it's good to write it down or use your imagination to go into your mind. How you see yourself. Of course, not everything's meant to be unlocked, but some characteristics are necessary for your incarnation, and some parts of it just can't stay asleep. It needs to be seen, especially the lifetimes we've had traumas, and those of course are always there to unravel. A lot of your traumas are connected to your parents, and you have a connection there to bring you into the world. You have some kind of connection with them that still has to be healed. Sometimes a brother or sister or a friend from another lifetime, that's not your parent energy, but you still feel safe from them for some reason. There's always some kind of safety with a parent energy, even if you don't always get along with each other. So, lessons. Thanks you. We are from Sirius. We are the Canines. Blessings. The canine, the wolf, is one of the stronger canine energies. Of course, your average, your dog or your average mutt, as the mutts like to get attention, you could say. They are, yes, your brothers and sisters from other worlds. Yeah, they don't really want a human incarnation. They've done that already in some form or another. Of course, even as a canine being, it's still very difficult. They usually bring a sense of comedy or childlike energy to bring in the higher realms where they come from. Basically, they're showing they're having fun at astral, trying to bring the astral energies to you to let go of seriousness in some form or another, and know what you came in here for, of course. And of course, they have an idea of what you're going through, of course. That's for the reason why they're chosen. A lot of animals have been chosen just to be with you. Sometimes you don't always choose it. So, brings you. We are the Andromeda Council. Blessings. We are from the Council of Nine of the Andromeda Council. So we're technically like two councils, you can say. Another one was to be part of our experience with you, but a lot of humans, yes, are reconnected to their reincarnation process. Many have forgotten it, actually, because they've been part of the higher realms. Because when they come here, they forget a great deal. Some of you have been here over and over and over again forever. You're here to remember others of their mission here. Because there's a lot of souls here that have not been here before. And you're kind of giving them their instructions, even if they don't really understand it. You'd be surprised. It might be a short sentence. It might be something long. It might be just 2 words. It might be just, how you doing? And they get some kind of, connection there. But anyway, some of you have been here for a very long time, because you feel like you can't leave. So like sometimes you want to leave. I mean, yes, you do exit, but you feel like you have to come back because of how the world is. And sometimes many souls blame themselves the way the world is. So it's like, oh, why did I pay attention to this? Why did I do that? So they come back. So it happens a lot. And some of you are just tell others, don't come back. I'll just come back instead. There's a lot of that going on. So we are here to answer questions. So you're ready.
Blessings. Greetings, Andromeda Council.
Blessings.
Blessings to you. Thank you for coming in. I resonate a lot with that message.
Yes.
Well, up first this evening, we've got Daria.
Hello there,
Yes,
and
greetings.
Ramadan Council.
Yes.
Any messages from you guys to me?
Well, I see that you stop time a lot in the physical, but the astral realm, you can say the astral realm, at least part of it's a little bit, I feel like disappointment with the physical realm because the physical realm feels kind of stuck. Not necessarily that you're stuck, but just the reality itself is stuck. And obviously it's been stuck for years, and you've been doing everything you can to unstuck it. It still seems like it comes out, then it goes back. So I think you're getting reinforcements, but that's all we can say on that one. I feel like, yes, a move might be. I think you're planning on a move. That would help a lot, yes. Because it feels like you've done everything you can in your location.
Yeah.
Not to say it'd be how much different where you go. It feels like if you go somewhere different, it will feel less dense than it does now.
Okay. Cool. So, any other messages that could be cool to know from your council?
Well,
Like,
to add to the first question, it does feel like where you are, like the country. It feels kind of like a failed state, not entirely. At least the population feels kind of just, yes, ignoring its future. Like it wants to go in the past. It doesn't want to go into the future. It wants to go
it
back.
has its head stuck up in the butt.
Yeah,
and they just walk around like that. They're the last to wake up. Like,
yeah, they like it the way it is, just stale.
they think it's the best way. I guess I don't know. The mentality here is still, yeah.
There are many worlds like that they might go into a higher frequency, then they just stay there forever and don't evolve or anything. It's almost like stale bread.
Yeah.
And they like it. They found a way to like it. If it's all burnt, it doesn't matter. But your energy, yeah, we fight. Yes, the move will help, but just bring in, new people in your life seem like it will break you free out what's going on. So the more new people, if I could find somebody, most likely it'll be a female energy to help break things open, and then eventually a male. But I feel like the female energies are a little bit fed up there.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I will dig into that. Well, thank you,
Yes.
Andromeda, and have a cool channeling with this group.
Yes.
Blessings.
Yeah, thank you. Up next, we got Daria.
Greetings, Andromeda.
Greetings.
Do you have any special message from your council to me?
No, I just had lifetimes as a butterfly being, but it's also good for yourself to look at other alien species that you feel like you're connected to look for questions about yourself, because you will get more, because the general message will only go so far. But there has to be something out there for you to unlock about yourself. That's
yeah, I can't wait. Do you have any other message for one of my children?
Is there one in particular you want to get? I don't know.
No, just the one of them that is most important for me to know.
Well, they're all important, I believe.
Yeah, of course, all of them. But
there's really not a whole lot for them, really. Just I mean, they're kind of holding back on their potential. Some of them are. Yeah, it's general because we don't have a particular one to connect to. Just
Okay,
a lot of them
my,
are holding back
my
on their potential, it seems. But there's only so much you can do with that.
yeah. What about my oldest son that is in a contract with the Reptilian on the military force?
He seems to like it there. It seems like he lacks direction, so he feels like they'll give him direction. So he's a little bit lost. That's why he joined it to begin with.
Yeah, okay.
He's not about to do anything different or anything special with his life. He can, but he's just playing it safe. He doesn't know what he wants right now. So
Okay, that's great. Thank you very much. Blessings.
Yeah, thank you. Sounds like pretty much all of us, trying to figure things out. It'll make it easy, that's for sure. Up next, we got Steve.
Hello, Andromedans.
yes, greens.
Greetings, much love. Thank you for being here. I was just wondering if you can connect with Gaia, Earth, and maybe know something about my early history here. I've been here quite a few times, and maybe share anything that you could pick up on. Thank you.
Oh, you've been a moon being from you say Titan. You've been a being that you've also had total lifetimes of living on other worlds. But this world has always been like at a distance, you could say, when you're living on other planets, of course. But your curiosity of this planet is like, it's almost like you had lifetimes where you couldn't wait to come to this planet. Of course, as you can see, this world has been transformed from what it was intended to be. But you've had insectoid lifetimes where you're looking at this world, you can see its potential, but weren't quite ready for its incarnation process. And now here you are. I don't think you're expecting it to turn into the way that turned it here. But you can say you're still glad to be here, though.
Yeah, definitely. That's nice. And I'll just give you all the just whatever messages from y'all's collective. Thank you.
You connect to mirrored realities. You see other versions of yourself. I feel like some other versions of yourself you are pushing away from the earth because they're causing difficulties here. So you're doing a lot of not necessarily battles with other beings that are similar to you. It's just been a back and forth. So you're definitely part of the galactics of assisting the Earth's energy field, though. But you have a knowledge of corrupt beings. Let's put it that way. And you're constantly sending them away, it seems. So, blessings.
Thank you. Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we got Silclaw.
Hello, greetings. So my first question is, two clusters in one of my grow lights stopped working, and my warranty says they'll send me the clusters for free, but I'm told there is a back order for them, and they don't know when they're going to send it to me. And so I just wanted to know when you see them arriving, if at all.
Yeah, it's going to be a while, maybe 6 months, maybe a year. They look like it might be 3 months, possibly. It's no time soon. So,
I mean, it's not going to break down further, though, is it?
no.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I guess I can wait at least. All right.
Yeah.
So my next question is, I don't like where I'm living currently. I feel very drained almost all the time. Can you please give me some optimistic messages about my future?
Well, it's good to move around, go to visit other, like if you can't take it where you're living, it's good to get out. But you are there for a reason. The reptilian energies are taking over that place, at least the individuals that are there. So just do things for yourself, rest. Of course, you probably feel like sleeping all the time, probably to a certain level. It's good to just get out, but it's going to be, or just do things for place to clear the vibrations. Burning incense, things like that can help levitate the vibrations. Eventually you'll get out of there, but it feels like you still need to be there for a short time at least. So,
Oh wow, that's very. I'm so happy that you said a short time. So thank you.
yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
thank you so much. Blessings, so much blessings.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we got Michael.
Greetings, Andromeda Council.
Do the screens.
So, surfing this high vibe, I have noticed that I've been getting a lot of, I don't know, discovering things or whatever, but I've been meditating, and like one time I meditated and I feel like I astral traveled and just took off. And then I have Lemurian quartz. We call it Lemurian quartz on Earth, but it's actually from Atlantis. And when I put it to my third eye and look, I see things that as if you did a DMT trip. But it's just like every time I meditate, it's so powerful, and it's just I'm learning new things, and it's kind of like I don't really know too much about it. It's real. Could you and got anything on that?
Well, it's just helping you open yourself up. You're opening more to your origins, you can say. You're just allowing all this earth energy to release, and you're going back to you're connecting a lot with the spirit world, basically. So if you just focus on your astral or the spirit realms, it will do the same thing with the crystal or without. You don't really need the crystal. The crystal is just there to, it's kind of like a magic wand. It's just there to direct you. So you can do anything without the crystals. You don't really need crystals. I mean, it's helpful at first, but you put your intentions out, you'd be surprised. Sometimes people don't feel like they have a power unless they have a crystal, which is fine, but I feel like over time they'll get used to it without having the crystals around. That's just basically, it's the energy of the crystal. You just remember, it just helps you navigate your energy to the source.
Okay. Yes, and my second question is, so now that my vibration's so high, I really don't do as much researching like all these people on YouTube. It's just it feels like I don't really need it. And so anyway, the question is yesterday there was a dark presence that come to my home, and since I'm floating up feeling good in my vibration, I got hit real hard and it about shut me down. And this was even worse than a psychic attack when I was, stuck in a 3D. This was really powerful. And it took me a while to shake it off. Could you, and I think it might have came from my dad. Do you have any?
Yeah, your dad is showing the darkness that's still here. So it's good to navigate your energy to be more neutral, because part of you want to connect to this high vibrational light. We have a contract here to be a certain vibration. So you can still have your light, but just add a more neutral energy to it, because you just want to blow everybody out. But the dark is like saying, I don't think so, because it will hit you hard again. So if you just, you basically kind of like, not exactly dim your light, but just bring a more neutral energies, like you are okay with everything, because dark feels threatened by you, and dark will shut you down, as you can see.
So if you're in a higher fourth, when things like this happen, is it more powerful, or was it just a self-check? I mean, I just didn't know if something was trying to attack me,
Yeah, it's attacking. Yes, it shows that you have agreement here on the planet. So you're activating your higher chakras, and you're going beyond your agreement. So it's shutting you down.
But that's okay though, right? If I do that, what you just said,
It'll just keep attacking you. Do you want to keep getting attacked? Because it'll just keep hitting you.
I'd rather stay at this vibration. So yes.
Yeah, you just gotta neutralize your energy. So you just, because they're gonna keep knocking you. Yeah, they can even take your power away. So just be careful.
Well, I just feel like it helps me, and it helps me help other people. So I'm gonna just try and
Yes.
surf with it.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Blessings.
All right, blessings. Yeah, helping other people instead of fighting against the dark is probably best. For your health long term.
Yes.
Thank you. Up next we've got Ava.
Hey, do you have any messages for me today?
There's a lot of Elohim energies you're connected to. You are shifting your reality quite a bit for being more of a positive timeline. And you are letting go of the old energies of the past, which is good. There's still some, we see like an uncle of your past that has not been fully released. You might not even be aware who that is, but it's like some kind of uncle energy that's around recently.
Yeah, I've been doing many changes.
Yeah, but so.
Do you think it's a good idea if I start working for myself?
Yes, but it's still good to do what you're doing now. But yes, but part-time, yes.
More doing like tattoos or starting online business? Where should I shift my focus?
Where either one's fine. Wherever you feel is the most lucrative right now. Where's your heart at?
Okay.
Yeah, we can't make this such a free, but
Oh.
tattoos sound like it's a good vibration, but whatever you want.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much.
Blessings.
Yeah, blessings. Up next we've got Mary.
Greetings, Andromeda Council.
Greetings.
I have. I want to ask about my cat. I have 3 actually, but I have one cat in particular. She stays extremely close to me. She sleeps on me at night, and I wanted to ask, was she at one point more than a cat to me? If so, who and what?
Was she used to be a child? We see like a hurt child in your past. Maybe she was like sick, has sickly energy, so she couldn't stay as a human. So I feel like she died when she was young. So she's connecting to you as a cat, and she's working on your heart chakra a lot.
That's where she lays on my heart at night.
Yeah, so you say she feels like she's like your soulmate.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, she likes being there, and you need it. It's just it's basically sharing love where you don't feel like you're getting it.
Oh, I love it. I have another question, please.
Yes.
It is this one was hard to explain, but I have been having an urge to speak differently, to speak different words, and I didn't know why. I haven't known why. I have found myself speaking different words. It's usually in a semi-sleep meditative state, and I express myself when I do this with my hands. And I just wanted to know that I had heard earlier some things about light language. Would this be something that's coming to me?
Yes, it's light language. You're bringing codes into this reality. You're bringing information here. You might not always know what it is, but you have good intentions. So it's just you connecting to your source energy.
Right.
So just let it flow. If you're okay with it, you feel like you're connected like a bird version of yourself.
Oh, that's wonderful. It does bless me. It makes me feel good.
Yeah. Think of it as like bringing like a crop circle type of energy. Crop circles, they put a vibration, but you're just doing it through language. So yeah, just be yourself. You allow just to be just when it comes through. Just if you feel comfortable with it, just let it flow. You might feel yourself turn into a bird, possibly.
Wow.
Or something else.
Yeah.
Be all good though. But this is you connect. You're getting more comfortable with yourself. Just good.
Wonderful. Yeah. Blessings, Andromeda.
Blessings. Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we've got Annie.
Hi, greetings.
Yes, greens.
I was wondering if you can help me with my job. I'm waiting to get cleared and it's really getting delayed. And I was really hoping to start the job. And it's just, I feel like I'm like having a lot of anxiety and I'm thinking of other things about, the future. And I just didn't know if this was just me doing it to myself, or am I supposed to do more spiritual work, or why is my work delayed?
I feel like the work is like preparing itself for you.
Okay.
So it's best just to do what you can for yourself. Yeah, there's some anxiety there because doesn't feel. You can light candles, put the intention to clear that.
That's a good idea.
Just you can do some kind of candle work to clear out the blockage, whatever you feel you need to do. How long you need to burn it, just flow with it. But I feel like there's beings that don't want you to be there. That's part of it.
Oh, I can see that.
Yeah, so there's some reptilian energy there too.
Yeah.
So you can just do candle work. What you feel, you can do it every day. As long as you feel you need to do so. Eventually, that will break the spell.
Oh, okay, great. Thank you. And my second question is, you were saying that the Council of Nine, I wanted to know my connection to the Council of Nine, if I have any, because I listened to Marina Jacoby, and she always brings in the Council of Nine, and I just feel like I have a connection with them.
There's different types. Every star system has their own, and some places have several different versions of nine because it's like a ninth dimension energy. A lot of them feel like they're involved with Earth's creation. So, the version we see you connect to is more like a Palladian Council of Nine.
Okay, yeah.
And you just basically help with the architecture of this reality for like angels to connect to different portals of the Earth. And you can just, it really comes back to the origins of the Earth. It's just how the spirit world connects to the Earth, basically.
Oh, okay. So I help with that.
Yeah, you can visualize that. Like with your candle work too, you can visualize that. I feel like of what that would feel like. Basically, like an angelic, ninth dimensional energy.
Okay. Great. Thank you. Blessings.
Hey, very cool. Up next, we've got Crystal.
Greeting.
Yes, greetings.
I wanted something happened to my car over the weekend, and I just wanted to know if it was something nefarious or if it was just a random act.
It does feel like there's a reptilian energy there, but we believe we can fix it and move on. I feel like there was some kind of a short attack is what we're getting, or a mild attack, something like that.
Because the person that fixed it, I did tell him that I felt like he did something that was not 100%, and he felt attacked.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I don't think he was trying to do anything harmful, but there's something there that doesn't want him to. Yeah. It's not. I don't feel like it's a repair person that's trying to cause difficulties.
Okay.
There's other forces that don't want you to be on the road.
Oh, and why is that?
Well, because what you're doing.
Oh, because I enjoy it?
Just get past. You'll get past this. It'll be fine.
Okay.
But it's good to be careful on the road. Do the best you can.
Okay.
Yeah, put protections out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Any messages for me this week?
Just feel the Yeshua energy. It feels like you're going deeper with what you're doing on an energy level, which is good, but you can't get backlash. So you might feel like your energy is a little bit drained slightly by others, but overall you're going about it the right way.
Okay.
So, yes.
Yeah, I'm not rushing it this time.
Yes, good. Very good.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, blessings.
Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we've got Andrew.
Greetings.
Yes, greetings.
My first question is the past day or so. Well, I had a few days ago as well, but the past day or so I've been seriously looking at continuing my education and looking at a specific track. And I'm just wondering what vibes you get from that. If you see it as that I could make a positive difference in that area.
Yes, we don't know exactly what area, but yes. It just feels like you need a change. You're ready. It might be science. It's not clear exactly what direction you want to go. I feel like a science energy connected to.
Yeah, I was looking at chemistry and that sort of thing because that's what I was going for last time. So
yeah, just take it seriously. It's good to fulfill it, to start it and finish it, feel like you can do so.
Cool. My next question is just if you had any messages for my guides. I haven't really communicated directly with them lately, so.
Well, the education side is just an itching to do something different, and like you say, you're ready. You have something to contribute to it. It feels like you can connect to even some other sciences like Einstein, things like that. Like some of them might come to, or other chemists, or whoever it might be that you're connecting to. It just feels like there's a higher dimensional energy you're tapping into. That also brings fulfillment to yourself and for others, of course. So,
very cool. Thank you.
Yes. Blessings.
Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Next, we've got Yulie.
Greetings, Andromedans. My first question is around maybe 2 weeks ago, I wake up and I have this feeling, this sensation of like my daughter Phoebe, like when she passed away, it felt like she was a dream. Like I got the feeling like, oh, she just was a dream. And I don't know if it was because I'm changing timelines or something, but I feel it was just a strange sensation. Is anything that you can tell me about that?
Well, it's because you have your future to go into. She's still connected to you, of course, but you still have to build your life. So it's just that she's taken a different level of your consciousness. She's still there. It's basically let you connect more to your potential, and she's doing a lot of work of basically opening you up more to yourself. So I believe that dream state is something she's doing, so she can just, it's kind of like she's kind of pushing you in some ways.
Yes.
She's working with your energy and just getting you to where you need to be.
Yes.
So she's kind of pulled back slightly, you can say, but just working more behind the scenes for you.
Yeah, because I feel like something changed, it was strange. Okay, my next question is, regarding to my daughter. She used to have this a dog. He was a support animal for her. She was like a guardian dog and everything. They were together for a long time. When she passed away, I have to give him away. He was a Rottweiler. His name is Titan. I just want to know, I'm curious about how he's doing and how actually our pets, deal with our passing, when somebody passed away that they were very close with.
Oh, well, pets mourn also like a regular person. But with your pet, yeah, you went into the astral too. He's connecting more with your energy and with hers, but I feel like he's going into more of your energy too. Once again, for you to go into your path. So it's like he's going to your DNA. He's becoming part of your DNA to a certain level.
Because I keep thinking about him because the family that have him, it seems like they love him and they it was like it was meant to happen. But I keep thinking about it, and today I was taking a shower and I feel like I need to ask about him. Something like he wants me to know.
Yeah, he's integrating with your energy. He's going to say he's opening up your Akashic. You're just doing everybody's doing work on you.
Great.
Like they open you up and your daughter's doing work on you. The dog is doing work on you, which is good. So
I felt it. Yeah, I felt it.
Yeah, so they're just removing depression energies and just helping you move forward, basically. Not to feel bad that you're thinking less of your daughter, but it's just that they want you to help you with your potential.
Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah. Thank you so much, and blessings.
Of course, yes, blessings.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we've got Tristan.
Greetings.
Yes, greetings.
My first question is about possibly moving back to Montreal, and there's a job there that I am interested in. And do you see this being a good move, or is it completely up to me?
Well, of course, it's up to you, but yes, it feels like you need a change. It feels like your mission where you are is completed. But you decide if it is or not. But it feels like you need a change, and you just need to connect to new people and just have a different type of life.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, new location. It feels like you're already made up your mind, from what I can say.
Well, if I'm honest, yes. Okay. But it's always nice to check. Second question, any messages?
So it feel like, you were sick for a while. That has to do with the energies of where you currently are, the location. It has to just do about kind of like clearing out a darker version of yourself, you can say. It's like you've been connecting more to a darker version, exploring it, knowing more about it. It's not always going to make itself clear, but it feels like you removed a lot of it. So you say technically you're kind of like a changed person now. So
yeah, more at peace with the darkness, I'd say.
Yeah, it feels like where you want to go, the life will piece itself together. Like before, I feel like it was kind of fighting you sometimes.
Oh, you just said some beautiful words.
Music
to my ears.
Yeah, it feels like things have been a struggle, and you've kind of had enough of that.
Yeah.
And that was, you actually had slave lifetimes in your past. Which you say that's kind of normal for humans here.
Yeah,
but,
for all of us, yeah.
But it feels like there's some, you've been a butler in your past.
Oh, interesting, yeah.
Yeah, and it felt kind of like slavery, but you enjoyed it, but it felt you didn't really have you've been a butler actually in several lifetimes.
I can see that.
Yeah,
great.
So those are very isolating. It feels like that's what you're removing, actually.
Oh, how interesting.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, well, thank you so much. Blessing.
Okay, thank you. So it feels like we're slaves with the chains around our wallets. Right. Up next, we gotta see it.
Greetings. I don't know if you could hear my bird in the background, but because she's got a question too. All right. So for my questions are not super clear. I guess I'll say that I feel for some reason I've been processing a lot the energies of myself as a child, and it seems connected. Like, I don't know, I just keep getting like memories of when I was a little kid, and memories of like my father, my mother, a lot around my mom and my grandma that's passed away. And sometimes too, like with my mom, I don't know if I'm feeling like what's me and what's her. Am I feeling her fear, her anxiety? Just anything with healing or messages connected with that, with like our child selves and family, since especially the Elohim was commenting on family.
Well, yeah, sometimes she comes into your field because she wants to be young again. So she doesn't do it consciously, but it feels like part of her, she wants to be young again, so she kind of invades your space. So it's good for you to kick her out. She needs to connect to her own energies, but she does that a lot, actually. And your other relatives that do it slightly, but it feels like she's been doing it more recently. Probably more afraid of her future because she's getting older and just her,
Yeah, I feel like she's mad at me sometimes, and like, I don't know,
Yeah, she's had lifetimes where she's died and went into your body. In her past lives. So she's kind of doing that again. Not that she's leaving, but it feels like she's invading your space. So yeah, put more of your intentions to clear her out, because she's been strong recently, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
And so when she comes into your space, she brings others with her.
Yeah, I kind of started. I mean, we have an amazing relationship and all that, very connected, but I feel a little bit like I'm kind of always trying to, be positive and cheer her up and explain things. And she's taking care of my health. Like, she makes me smoothies and food and things like that. But it kind of feels a little bit on where I kind of need that uplifting message. So I guess I'm just thankful for the, guides and everything that talks to me in that way. Just keep going.
Part of it's you're becoming more of the parent. She's becoming more of, the child. The child.
Yeah, bring out her inner child too. My grandma's energy. I've been getting almost messages to my mom that you need to clear out my grandma's energies, more connected to the ancestors, because I feel like they've been kind of. I don't know if it's like some karmic stuff, but they've been feeling present.
Yes, but they're coming through her energy though. They're coming through her.
Yeah. Okay. Well, just tying in, that was a little bit of a long question. So with I feel like thank goodness too, because it keeps me sane. I see the higher picture. It's like I could connect to the self outside of all of this, and I have a certain peace and certain knowingness, and I kind of see why things are playing out the way they are. But obviously in physicality, it's quite a different story. And I feel, do I just need to wait to get a message about like what's next in the physical? Sometimes I feel like, should I just move into like the Fiji Islands and just spend my life there the rest of it? Or I feel like there needs to be a change, but I don't have any clarity on the type of change. Do you see like me being done in this location, or if I should still be where I am?
Yes, you do need a new location, but the new location needs to become more clear.
Yeah.
So
and I need to find that, right?
Well, yeah, we feel California.
Oh.
Maybe not, but we feel like California. There's Oregon also nearby, most likely, but it's up to you.
Is there a reason why I'm not in Europe, like in Poland?
I'm not sure if you want to go there.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Go back to your skeletons.
Yeah, timelines. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
perfect. Thank you very much.
You don't have a good history there. I'm not sure if you want to go that.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Blessings. Thank you very, very much.
Okay. Thank you. Up next, we've got Austin.
Greetings.
Yes, greetings.
I was wondering if you can share any information on what autists are doing here, like the ones that have a lot of trouble physically navigating this reality, I guess.
You mean autism?
Yeah, exactly. Really?
Those are aliens. They don't really feel like they need to be, they're here to bring the type of energy. They're coming at a certain vibration to bring, that type of energy in. So they don't want to have the whole human experience. They're not here for that. So they're here for a specific reason. So they act a specific way. So they're all different. They just don't. They don't want to function here like humans. So they're not. It's like tuning forks. They're just here to tune the frequencies here. So it's going to be that way for.
Do they come from a specific dimension or something like that?
You'll have them come from the higher fourth dimension. They're all from different star systems. Some of them are Zeta. Some of them are from Andromeda. A lot of them are Zetas. Zetas are just human calculators. So yeah, they're just, and that's another way for them. They can have human incarnations to figure out how to be a human, but a lot of them don't want to do that. They know they're needed here, you can say. So they just choose this. So
interesting. Thank you for that. And do you have any other messages for me from your council?
It does feel like you are healing that energy. You are looking. I feel like you're looking at it like there must be a better way for the autism energies. I feel like you're assisting with that in the higher realms. You do have like a mother energy that you're working with. That has to do with the autism energy, but just like there's a mother energy that you're working on in astral. I believe helping your families connect to the astral realms in their future time, when they're ready to leave. Something's going on over there with that. So
Thank you. Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we've got Valency.
Greetings, Andromedan.
Yes, greetings.
My question is, I'm being guided to move from where I live. It's very dense, and I've been traveling to different places and have gotten a few synchronicities, but I was wanting to see if any specific areas come up.
Like where to go exactly,
Yeah, as
or
far as where to move, yeah.
does you have any options or?
Well, I had something come up when I was in San Diego. Like a song came in my head of like being home. And then I'm also interested in well, basically there. I've been told some other places, but I just didn't know if anything comes up.
Well, San Diego is fine. Just realize it's very dense there.
Okay.
It just has issues there. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
And but because you're getting at more of a higher frequency, you might feel almost like you're on another planet sometimes.
Yeah.
Not normal there.
Yeah.
A lot of Navy energy there.
So is there any is there any place that they'd recommend that would be good for me?
Oh, well, basically just see what door opens for you. We do feel Oregon, but of course we feel like we feel Oregon with everybody. But
yeah.
but for you, just give it time. Like you have your choices, and see what's coming. What's coming to you.
Yeah, I've just been doing that for a year, so it's just kind of like,
Oh, well.
Okay, so
Well,
nothing.
it feels like you're not really ready to leave yet, but what's the first place that comes to mind you want to go to? If it's San Diego, it's fine. It's up to you. That's why.
Okay.
That's why
Yeah.
nothing specifics coming in because it's in your hands.
Oh, God, that's what
It's life
everybody's saying.
Well, if you're not ready to go, then just hold off on it for right now. But I feel like you will
Uh-huh.
eventually get out of there, though. Yes.
Okay.
It doesn't feel like it's time for you to go yet. That's why that has. I mean, you're getting there, but you're not there yet. Because if you were there, you'd be moving right now.
Yeah, I just have to do preparation for what I do for a living, so I have to apply for licenses and things like that. So
Yeah.
it's not like I'm
That's
moving
why.
in 3 weeks.
That's another reason why you're not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So put that. Yeah. Put it off until you're ready.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It's not. Yeah, you can, but it feels like you need to be motivated to go somewhere.
Yeah.
So, but it is in the works, though. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay. And my next question is so I on Sundays do this light language transmission with this lady, and this Sunday she does it by singing, and all of a sudden I started singing the exact same notes that she was, and it was like a familiar thing, and I don't do that. Do you have any information about that? I think maybe it was like we have had a geisha lifetime together or something.
Well, it's that, but also you're just becoming more comfortable with each other. So you just synchronize with each other's frequencies. I feel like you just felt more comfortable with her, and so you wanted to show her that you're on the same level. You can say.
Interesting. So we didn't have like lifetimes before together.
Oh, you probably did. Yeah, it just not show you. It's just the big thing is that you're connected, synchronizing now.
Okay.
So the other lifetimes, yeah, there's some of that, but you're totally different people back then. I'm not sure if you want to connect with that.
Oh.
It's better to connect now than back then.
Was it geisha lifetime?
Yeah, it wasn't that great.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why it would look. Yeah, there's no reason to look back at that.
Got it.
Look at now. It just that you're at a. Both of you are at the same frequency now, so that's why you're doing this now.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So yes.
All right. Well, thank you.
Yes. Blessings.
Bye.
Okay, blessings. Up next, we got Knowledge.
Hi. Thank you for
Yes.
coming.
Yes.
My first question is, I've been seeing a lot of numbers, repeating numbers. They're always there, but for some reason I've been catching them more than usual. Do you know anything about this?
Oh, you're just changing timelines. Like you're constantly shifting timelines, it seems. So, but it feels like your direction would be something new will come in where you're maybe more creating your own content, your own knowledge, your own videos, or something like that. Like you're building up to doing your own thing. That's what it seems like you're getting there. So you feel like you're being directed towards it. Does that make sense, or no?
I guess so. In a
Yeah,
way.
it feels like part of it's in the works. Let's put it that way. Like share your story or something like that. So because you're grabbing information from other people, but you have your own information that you can still, pull up from yourself and share with others if you want to. So, right,
And any more messages?
Like this timeline change, we feel like little by little's something to open up of like who you are. You actually have some connections to the Yael. I'm not sure if you're familiar with them too much, but you have connections with them. There's some little bit of conflict energy with them, how they connect to the earth, and how does there's some alien beings that you have some questionable, you might not be remembering, but the Yael feels like you have a strong connection with them. They're similar to like the Star Trek reality is similar to that. Of course, they have author, it's kind of like a dictatorship. I believe some of those memories have been coming back, but has not fully showed itself yet. So I feel like some of that will start to come back to you. So, and
Yeah,
you have been a captain of the ship too. I think you know that already. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, I felt that connection before.
Yeah, the captain of the ship. It's Star Trek related. It's not exactly, but that's always some headway to get. Yeah, just a female captain. That was not easy. Yeah, you're on a ship with a bunch of aliens. And they weren't listening sometimes. But you're taking them to places they didn't want to go, but that's what your job was. It's like, we're going to go here. It's like, why do you want to go there? It's like, because that's what I want to. Yeah. So there's a lot of that going on.
Thank you.
Right. Yes, blessings.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we got Brendida.
Hi, sorry, I was just trying to find the unmute button. My first question is, I've had these new guides come forward. They kind of remind me of Kalagi people, like kind of cartoon-like-ish, like bears. I'm trying to have an understanding.
And what is it you're asking exactly? Or
Like, where are they from? Like, are they, like, who they work with? Like, I'm just trying to understand if they're based in Korea. Like, who are they?
well, I feel like they're Palladian energies. They're just foreign to this world. And they have some Arcturian, but I feel like it's more Palladian, though. They're just trying to figure out a form to take for you to recognize them. So you can ask them to take a form that you feel more familiar with, like a human form. I feel like they'll do that for you. It is basically just to give you guidance.
Okay, that's interesting because they are very high vibrational. So
Yeah.
that is so they were just trying to communicate that way.
Yeah,
Okay,
they can't decide on what works for you yet. Like, hey, if we
Okay.
take this form, that form, we don't really know yet.
That's good to know. Also, I guess my next question is, I guess I'll leave it open if there's any messages on something I should be working on.
They say something about hair. Yeah, this is common. Like your hair plays a big role. Like if you have it in a certain, because you'd be surprised how powerful people's hair is. You have a certain way where you can download certain information. So if you feel like there's a blockage, you can just tear it. If you want, you can change your hair or something with that. At least that's what they're showing. I know it sounds kind of ridiculous for some people, but it does work.
I was just thinking of braiding my hair. So
Yeah.
I would feel
So
protected when I braid it.
yeah, realize this is not for everybody. I don't think guys braid their hair. But for female energy, yeah, because the whole Samson situation is true. It's like if they get their hair cut, their power is not the same. But yeah, braiding your hair, think of it as a way of connecting to your astral.
Thank you so much.
Yes, yes. So blessings.
Okay, blessings. Thank you. Up next, we got Lunel's questions. Her first question, she says, "What's my connection like with my new job as a tennis coach for kids?"
Oh, it's just basically moving the vibrations around. So you're just showing. So you might be doing it as tennis, but you're showing them how to move their frequency. So yeah, they're using the ball, but there's a lot more going on with that. So basically, it's kind of like they're light warriors, you can say. So you can say they're protecting the planet by doing what they're doing. So if you look at it from a galactic point of view, it'll help you connect. And yeah, you've been a teacher of this for many lifetimes. Maybe not exactly the same as this, but I think you have some idea.
Okay, thank you. Her second question, "What are my past life connections like with my boyfriend?"
You've been a Pleiadian being. He's been a reptilian being, but it feels like slowly you brought him from the dark side to more of the light. In previous lifetimes, you also been an Andromeda being. It's just sometimes you're around edgy individuals such as him, and it took him a while to clear his frequency out. I think he's better now. It's hard to say at this time, but yeah, he's had some dark incarnations in the past. So you say you saw the good in him. So blessings.
Okay, blessings. Up next, we've got James.
Hello.
Yes, thanks.
I was wondering, was there a girl in my dreams earlier?
Just want to know who this is, or what is it you're asking? Oh, who? Who is it?
Well, it looks like someone I keep seeing about once a year. She's someone from middle school.
Yeah, she's going through some difficulties. I feel like you're there for her for guidance sometimes, and when she shows up, sometimes she's giving you guidance. You're kind of going back and forth with each other. So I feel like it's more just an astral connection, though. It doesn't feel like it'll be a physical in the future or anything like that.
I see. Yeah, I was wondering if I have a connection to John Stewart, the comedian, because I also had a dream with him.
Yeah, but I think sometimes you tell him it's not funny. I mean, I feel like you see the philosophy side of him as coming through, and he does have a comedic side to it, but I feel like you give him guidance of, how to connect with people. Like, it does feel like he brings jokes to you, and you tell him if it's funny or not. So he bounces ideas off of you. So yeah, it's somebody that you know from Greek lifetimes. You've known him on and off throughout your incarnations.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, very cool. Up next, we got Kevin. I don't know if Kevin's still in the room. Might have left. Hopefully he makes it back. So we'll move on to Premium.
Hi, greetings.
Yes, greetings.
My first question is related to my two little dogs now. I don't know. I feel as if these puppies were brought at like a really perfect time in our my life and in the situation of like my family. So I just wanted to ask, what was the energy with that?
Yeah, they come through a Pleiadian energy of just basically just clearing out the energies of other people. So just so you can concentrate better on yourself, because others are kind of, sometimes they block you. They're not trying to, but just the energy of other people, energies of the world, help you relax.
Yeah.
So they're kind of like counselors, you can say, kind of like therapists.
Interesting.
They're just there to act crazy, basically.
Yeah.
So, hey, pay attention to us. I'm paying attention to you.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. My second question is related to like my father. What is he doing in astral?
Healing reptilian energies from himself. He has a connection to India, actually.
Hmm.
So I feel like he's there a lot. Yeah, previous lifetime he was still healing. So he does come to you every now and then, but I feel like it's like he just, well, India's going through a lot.
Yeah.
So it feels like he's there because that's kind of like a part of his motherland, you could say.
Hmm.
So he
Interesting.
just kind of, yeah, he feels like he gets advice from you every now and then, but he's definitely somewhere else right now.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you. Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we got Christie.
Greetings.
Yes, greetings.
And so my first question, I was wanting to know my role in Atlantis. What was
Well,
my
there's many roles, but one of them was the Native American energies. I believe it was like a new species of human, and you wanted to guide them to survive because there were beings that wanted to wipe them out. And you're part of like separating the Native Americans also, so they'd be in different divisions, so it'd be difficult to get them because at one time they're all together.
Oh.
So
So
yeah, yeah.
did they have they brought the healing, is that like, or the herbs or what, like what was their healing modality that the Native Americans used in Atlantis? Then like crystals or
Rejuvenation. They didn't really need to use crystals. They could, but this is their own. They're connected to the Palladians. They just have an energy that can, rebuild someone's cells just by touching them.
oh wow.
But those are more of the higher frequencies. Actually, the Native Americans are actually taller, and some of them did have elongated heads.
Yeah.
And a lot of those died out though. But
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I feel that very strongly.
Yeah, their heart chakras, their hearts were bigger, their heart chakras are bigger.
Mhm.
Some of them can fly. So
Yeah, I can see that.
but you've had lifetimes as a daughter of an Indian chief.
Mhm.
That several of those lifetimes, those were not easy. But we also gave them guidance in their past. So you were a leader of them in the past, but then eventually became kind of like a follow. I mean, you're a leader. We let them lead.
Yeah. So I can have more freedom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I like that. I can see myself being a male with like big hands that heal, like that. I've seen that image in my mind.
Well, you had like a elongated head. Your skin is also bluish.
Oh, cool. Wow.
Yeah, it's bluish, and yes, some humans did have a tail.
Oh,
I believe
cool.
you had a tail also. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I remember
Like
this a long time ago.
like a reptilian, then I would be, or
More like a cat tail, but
oh, cool.
yeah, it's similar more to a cat. Yeah.
That's cool. Wow, something new to draw.
Yeah, it's similar to like the Avatar. Maybe
Oh, okay.
But they're still very human-like with some cat-like features.
I see now. Yeah, I can see it now. Okay, and then so my second question is, I keep wondering about my higher self, and is it the female that I see that's like, is she like a tall gray or a tall Arcturian? I didn't know if that's my higher self.
Well, you have several higher selves. One of them is a gray, but you don't always get along with that one. The Arcturian seems to be more forgiving of your human self, which is funny. It's like, I'll let you do that. Gives you permission, like a mother in some way. It's like, I don't know why you're doing that, but I'll let you do that. There's also an Andromeda higher selves. The Zeta version is usually let you do what you want to do.
Yeah.
But the Arcturian one's a little bit more motherly and
More strict kind of.
Yeah. Andromedan side's more music.
Oh, cool.
Related,
Yeah,
more
I see that.
hippie version.
Yeah, I like that one.
Like a hippie mother. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or, that's yourself, but yeah. So, but yeah, the gray one is just quiet, just to understand all this human stuff.
Oh yeah, kind of like for Hayden's kind of guidance for Hayden too. Like
just
that.
absorbing it all. because there's been a lot of Zeta wars and all that. You're actually still dealing with.
Yeah, he's been more loving this past week, so that's good. You know, his mood has been more
Well,
loving.
He's had some back and forth with the Mantis. It has not gone so well. They don't always listen to him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Mantis it feels like they try to control him sometimes.
Oh yeah.
And that's when he gets mad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
There's no way.
the Greys seem to be okay with him, but it's the Mantis. They feel like they just want him to do certain things, and he says no, and he gets frustrated, and he can't sleep, and he just gets because he's trying to be friends with them, and they're just frustrating.
Oh yeah. He's had insomnia this whole week.
That's all Mantis related.
Okay, I'll have a talk with them.
Yeah, do it. Yep, that'd be good.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, blessings.
Blessings.
Okay, blessings. Up next, we got Ryan.
Greetings, Andromeda family.
Yes.
My highest self is a ninth dimensional Andromedan. I think you know me, and I think you're well aware of my situation with the beings around me.
Yes.
My first question is: I talked to several other beings through this channeler. One was a feline, one was a Pleiadian, and they both said I had a past life as an Anunnaki. Can you validate that? And exactly how long ago was that life? What was my identity during that life, and what was I doing?
Oh yeah, ninth dimensional Anunnaki. Before the Anunnaki became selfish and controlling. So it's like early. They weren't called Anunnaki either. They don't have their names, but they had different names, but it was early Anunnaki. Basically, you're part of the early ancestors of them. So of course you're going to connect to them right now.
Was I a son of Enlil or a son of Enki? What lineage of Enlil?
No, you're before all of them.
Before all
I feel like it was more an Enki connection. That was more positive.
Well, that's kind of ironic because those beings, the side of Enki, are here now against me, and they don't like me. So I was assumed that would be son of Enlil because Enlil went to war against Enki, thousands of years ago. Because the beings here are on Enki's side when they don't like me. So how can I be on his side and them here when they don't like me? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, Enlil was pretty terrible.
Well, I understand that, but still, and he's not here because, but Enki is, and his other aspects is here, and his other sons, other family are here, and they don't like me for whatever I did. What did I do in past lives that they're here and they don't like what I did back then?
Oh yeah, well you're part of like the early human race. You can say kind of splicing it together. The origins of it, the early origins of it. I would say it's even before Enki. So it's before Enki, and it just like, the human here was seen as, heresy, as wrong. Many beings did not want anything to do with it. And you thought there was nothing wrong with it, and then obviously the human got taken over here.
I mean, I don't know if it was before Enki. I read the history of Enki. Enki's like almost 500,000 years old, so I don't think how can that be so if I'm older than Enki? It's kind of hard to believe.
Well, it's all on another planet. It's all Earth is all for all this occurred.
And when I was in Earth, was I Anunnaki on Earth? Was I a deity or anything like that, or no?
No, I believe I feel like you're part of the Enki family line.
Okay.
But that was before Enki was even born. So
they don't like me. So I apparently did something that they don't like. They hate me.
It comes back to the Earth origins, the human origins.
But you don't know why they hate me so much from past lives.
There's many reasons. Just being a part of this altogether. There's some secrets within yourself you're not remembering.
No, well, yeah, apparently so. But thanks for sharing that's new information. And finally, my last question: do you have any important messages for me, from my highest self, or from you?
Just similar to like what the others say. Just keep cutting cords with these beings. You'll there'll be a word to come to mind that will break this spell. It's just you're getting there. It's just
God is involved personally.
They're using it looks like they're using gold against you. It's like,
they use dark magic, and then God is her from sometimes helping go to battle for me, believe it or not.
Yes, so
pretty important apparently. So
yes.
And finally, would you mind sending an Andromedan ship near my Northeast Philly address today so I can see you in the sky at night? That would be great.
Yes, we'll do what we can. So,
All right. Thank you so much. All right. Thanks. Bye.
Okay, blessings. Up next, I've got Marvin's questions. His first question, he says, "What messages is my guide giving about all that's going on in the warnings I'm getting about the world events? Plus, what's the name of this guide?"
1 moment. The name of the guide is. It's not really giving us a name of it. It's just, I feel like it's an assembly of different guides, but they're just a new guides that are all around all together. Just they're not really saying. I guess you can call them the assembly. They're not really giving a name. They're just basically giving you, protecting you, preparing you for the future, bringing you new timelines. That's all. So, yes, basics.
Okay, thank you. Second question. Is there any way to communicate with the tall whites to see if they would like to talk? And how would they suggest I go about doing this? Any advice that would help with this body?
Just use as intuition or a meditation. I mean, I feel like you're talking to grays a lot recently. So you can talk to the grays, I'll talk to the tall whites. The grays seem to be everywhere around. It seems like they're pretty fascinated by them.
Okay, lessons. Thank you. Up next, we got Dragon.
Hello. I'm going to
Yes,
start
Braden.
with Braden's questions. His first question is, "Greetings, Andromeda Council of 9. Hope you are all well. Do you have any messages for me? Thank you."
It's like you're connecting much with the moon recently, and you're just going to the future a lot, seeing your future timelines. It's like there's a future timeline where you're a grandfather somewhere. So it's like you're jumping quite far into the future, it seems. So at least there's a possible timeline. What seems like what you're looking into. Blessings.
All right, thank you. His second question, "Are there any other messages for me this week from yourselves, tall whites, or any other beings around me? Thank you."
Just continue to clear out your energies. I feel like there's beings that are trying to get to you. Reptilian beings seem to be trying to get into your mind.
All right, thank you. Now I'm going to go to my questions. My first question is, I have a blending of Metatronic energy, Metatron. I guess they call it a Metatronic blend. Why do I have that blend? Can you talk about that?
It's like it's connected to artificial intelligence. It feels like it's a part that you're healing some of Metatron's energy. His energy's been scattered across the universe, you can say. Some beings like him, some beings don't. So it feels like at one time you're part of Metatron's energy, but it feels like you broke away from it, though. For what we're seeing.
Thank you. My second question is, do you have any messages for me?
Just the economy obviously is causing some difficulties for a lot of people, but I feel like you have an energy. You do shift timelines where things aren't so bad, but there are others trying to push you into timelines that are not that you need. It's like somebody, they're not saying who they are, trying to force you on a timeline, but you push them away. So there's a lot of that going on. But I feel like you're connected to the timeline that's right for you, but others are trying to control you, it seems sometimes. So,
Yeah. I think people are trying to get me to sell my house faster, and
that's probably something's there. Yes,
I'm like in no hurry because it's work, and I don't.
it's something's it's not identifying who it is, but there's forces there at work.
All right, thank you. Much love.
Yes, blessings.
Okay, blessings. Thank you. Up next, we've got April. April, you there? Oh, that's
Hey, I'm sorry. I was making food for my son. I'm so sorry.
all right, no worries.
Hi, thank you for being here. Do you have any messages?
one moment. Just there's some Anunnaki energy that you're still clearing out. Your daughter's energy is bringing in timelines, so she gets what she wants. Of course, you've been cutting those cords, so obviously you've been fighting with your daughter's energy. She's trying to control your thoughts, mind, everything. So it's not working, but she's trying. Sometimes she brings in other energies to help her with that, but it's not working either.
Yep. Spot on. All right. Any messages for my son Liam? He'd like to know.
Oh, him? He's like an angel.
Don't tell him.
He's connected to David.
Okay.
You know, David and Goliath.
Yeah.
So, but you're there also. It's like you're kind of a mother figure to him.
Okay.
So, is this someone that you're always with them? So, yeah, it's like you're always at the incarnation with him because he can't always get it together.
Really?
Feels like you two are. Yeah, I just feel like you feel better if you're with him. You know.
Yeah.
If he's in the higher realms, he's fine. But if he's here on Earth, he's like he's lost without you. Is what I see there.
That's very true. He's pretty good though. He's doing good at figuring out this third dimension. He's like better at managing it than I am sometimes.
Well, that's because you're there.
Yeah, that's true.
If you weren't there, you'd be
yeah,
it'd be different.
Okay.
So all right.
Awesome. Thank you for your perspective.
Yes.
Blessings.
Okay, blessings. Thank you again, Andromeda and Council, for coming in this evening.
Yes.
Blesses me. For my first question, I bought a book on how to access the Akashic records with prayer. I don't know if it's the author's energy or my own indecisive intentions, kind of to open myself up to the records. But I'd like to know: is it the right time, or is my purpose for accessing more of my truth yet to reveal itself?
Yeah, it is the right time. So we just give you what we are seeing that'll help you. Amphibian, you know, it doesn't mean you have to see yourself as a frog, but so like amphibian energies will, you know, it's like you go through an amphibian portal to your Akashic. Like, for example, you don't want to go to the insectoid energies.
Right.
We don't recommend it.
Yeah.
But if you go through amphibian energy is very healing. And just feel like that will give you some insight. It won't give you everything, of course. You've had lifetimes as a giant. You've had actually a lot of lifetimes as a giant.
Yeah.
I mean, even as a giant Elohim, as an angel, just like a huge manifestation. And people thought you were a god. Yes.
Yeah. They said I was a giant Anunnaki, so that's interesting. Giant Elohim.
Yeah. But a giant Elohim, but you're like, think of yourself as like an energy field. Like an energy, you show up as a human, like a giant human energy, and it's like you're just people are just like, I don't know what I'm looking at.
You know, like what star system was that? Was that here or where was that even? It's like
that's everywhere. Elohim's everywhere.
Yeah.
So it's just part of this galaxy, you can say.
All right, very cool. All right, I'll sit with that later, definitely. Thank you for that.
Well, Elohim's another way to connect to your Akashic. That's one. Yeah, it'll be little pieces here and there. There's a lot of trauma energy that you're still healing.
Yeah, definitely.
So what we recommend also is to clear out some of your father's energy before you if you feel like there's a block, you just clear his energy out and feel like you have a clear connection.
A lot of aggression, a lot of rage and just violent, tendencies.
Obviously is adding to it.
Yeah. It's been imprinted into me and kind of just itself. So that's interesting. And then with the amphibians, I do like some trance breathing where I croak like a frog. It's like a breathing technique, and then it kind of puts me into a state where my vibration is more like delicate, or I'm able to feel more delicate vibrations through that. Is that kind of like the amphibian connection you were talking about?
Yes, it's a healing frequency. Yes.
Okay.
It's connected also to Alpha Centauri. They have connections there. It's like a neutral energy. Look at it that way.
Right.
You come from a neutral realm, and obviously you've had, like you said, like with your dad, you've had a lot of warrior lifetimes. So he felt like he needed that experience. So he wanted to bring you along. You can say, it's like, okay, sure. Of course, he's like, why did I sign up for this? There's a lot of that. A lot of souls have a lot of that. Why did I sign up for this? What was I thinking? And then it takes you forever to heal it afterwards.
Yeah. My imagination kind of goes into some dark places because of that. I think I have.
Well, yeah, you became a warrior king and all that. It's like you show up as a soldier and you end up becoming the boss.
Right. Yeah.
It's like, well, that was easy. It's like, yeah, but look at all the people you wiped out.
The Genghis Khan kind of.
That's all right. It's experience. I mean, everyone signed up for it. They wanted to see what you had.
Yeah. And then they're just gonna say, well, once they see it, they say, "Can you put it back in the bottle?" You know.
That was too late.
Right. Can I ask one more question? It's about my physical health. I'd just like to know real quick, how's the progress on my purging process going? I'm a lot better in many ways, but I've been wondering, do I need to seek professional help to get the last of these blood parasites?
Yeah.
Or is the path that I'm on right now going to lead to, the light at the end of the tunnel?
Well, I mean, you can do it on your own, but if you want to speed things up, you can get somebody to help.
Well, I'm in no rush. It's been a long process up to this point, so I was gonna see if I still stay and doing it myself. Is it or at least by the end of this year, or is this gonna go in for?
Like what we feel is like a couple of months. If you feel like you need help, that would be a good time.
Yeah, I've been getting psychic attacks where they've been using these parasites inside of me remotely and intensifying the frequency on me.
Oh, the parasites, you can just reverse their energies. You can.
Right.
Yeah, you can also deactivate them. You have the ability to do so.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing, slowly, incrementally, inch by inch.
They cancel their contracts with them. They're just they are Archon beings. I mean, they love you to death. They love you so much, they're going to wipe you out.
Hold on as long as they can, right?
Yeah, they don't really have a whole lot of purpose, so they found you as their purpose. So
yeah, it's just kind of messed up training.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for that, and blessings